what I want to get to next is actually gaining the subscribers.
Yep, which is the hardest part.
Yeah, how to get from 0 to 100, even 0 to your first 100 subscribers. So what I did was,
yeah, hey, ask me how I did it, I'm telling them grace. Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great. Ask me how I did it, I'm
like your lady.
Welcome back to Extins TV. I'm Jordan, and this is my brother Jason. And obviously, we're twins. But yeah, growing up, a lot of people used to ask us if we're twins anyways, so it's probably not really as obvious. Yeah, we were more identical when we were younger, but we grew out of that. So we're just gonna talk about our YouTube journey so far, and yeah, just how everything is going. Right now we're at 300 plus subscribers. Our goal is to be at 1,000 by as soon as possible. By next year, so that's possible. Click the subscribe button if you're watching this. Give the video a like, give the video a comment, share, show it to your friends. Subscribing is free. 1 year ago we decided that we're going to start a YouTube, but it was just the timing and everything wasn't lining up. But now in the last few months we just got all what we needed to do it, so we just decided that hey, it's the best time, why not?
And since we started this, we've gotten a lot of questions, like in our DMs or personally or friends. They just ask us like how to start a YouTube channel or how to start anything like photography.
So the first thing, starting a YouTube, obviously you need equipment. And we all know that the prices of these equipment can probably stop anyone really from pursuing their dreams. Like the typical camera, well, depending on how you want your quality, the typical camera is not very cheap. So thinking about that in the past few years just made it a bit harder to start. But once we saved up our money, which we did a lot of saving, it was not, we just didn't get up one day and just buy equipment. Like we were just saving a lot of money. And then over time we just bought what we thought we needed, which we have a few things that can get us going now.
We've had a lot of people asked us how to start a channel, and not necessarily a channel. Like we know a lot of people that do photography, videography, and they want to start showing people their work, but they don't know how to. So this video is also to kind of show you guys what we did and how we started it. So there's a couple of things that you need before you start anything, and number one really is confidence. When you have confidence, like talking to people, approaching anyone, promoting your business, letting them know that you have one. A lot of people are shy when it comes down to that.
Even sitting down talking to this camera, you need the confidence to even sit down and talk to the camera, because you know eventually an audience is going to see it and they're going to see you in your most vulnerable states. So yeah, you have to develop that confidence first before you can even do this. But you have people who have channels or different pages that they just showcase their skills and not necessarily putting themselves out there. But with what we're doing, you'll need definitely that confidence, because eventually if you make it to certain heights, you'll need to be interacting with people, meet and greets if you get there, interviews, you name it.
Yeah, and even for us, YouTube is not really the only thing that we do. We do videography on a whole. Like the other day we did a party, and coming up there's a lot of events that we got invited to film them. So the next thing that we want to talk about when you're gonna start this is the right equipment. So first of all, when you find out what you want to do, you research the equipment. So for example, us, we're doing YouTube. You research, watch videos, look for what you need. So I needed a camera, I needed a mic, and we needed lights.
A lot of lights too.
Yeah, lighting is the biggest thing. In your equipment, make sure you have like more than 2 lights.
And then in doing, like, for me, when we're doing video, I'm a freak when it comes on to how it looks rather than what's in the video. So I'll spend a lot of time just setting up lighting and just to make the scene more alive, basically. So yeah, that's very important, because at the end of the day, when people are watching your video, you want a well-lit studio, basically, or whatever setting that you are sitting in, you want it to be well lit. And I'm very obsessed with lighting.
You can have the best device in the world. Once the lighting is not good, it's going to look completely off.
Facts.
Like, not good. The next thing I'm going to get to is you don't necessarily need a camera. Once you have a phone with a proper camera, like say for example, I have an iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's not even the latest one. And I tell you, like, some of the videos that you see on our YouTube was done from a phone.
Yep.
But because the lighting was good, the video came out good.
And then to touch on that too, talking about the fact that you don't really need like expensive equipment. Like if you're very good at editing videos and photos, like you can edit the contrast, exposure, whatever, like the lighting settings in whatever software editing app you use. So if you're good at editing as well, like you don't need a expensive camera or expensive lighting. Like you can just start out with the basic stuff that you need, and then if you, with some good editing, you can make it look very well, like a good production.
Yeah, and yeah, speaking of editing too, that's the next thing that we're gonna touch on. A lot of people see YouTube videos and the first thing they start to think about is the editing aspect of it, which you need that part. The editing software that you're using, it don't necessarily have to be Premiere Pros or those expensive ones. Like you can start out with the ones that even on your phone. iPhones have iMovie. If you have a MacBook, yeah, it has iMovie. I think CapCut is free.
Yeah.
So yeah, those apps can produce videos that look like it was edited on Premiere Pro. So just take your time and
yeah, with some basic transitions, nice sound, audio and lighting. That's a whole video right there. Like you don't need to have a expert level editing skill. Like you can give a baby a CapCut on your mobile device and they'll figure it out. So you just need basic tech. Just basic tech. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yeah, you just need just basic tech knowledge, which if you have an iPhone, you have. So just
yeah, and let's face it, most of y'all are going on TikTok anyways. Like all of those cut edits that you're doing, transition is pretty much the same thing.
Facts.
So all you do is get a video that is 20 to 15 minutes long, talking about something, unboxing something, doing something, cut that up and you have a video right there.
And then again, you have to just think about the purpose. Like the purpose, as in some people post on social media for just bragging rights. So you don't really have to worry about all these things. But then you have people who post, like me, who eventually want to reach certain heights. So you have to take these things seriously, because in the long run, they will affect how your channel or how serious people take your page. Just to say that you don't need a whole lot of money to spend on all those fancy stuff. You can start with the basic stuff.
Your phone, you have a ring light, and you set that up, and you're golden. The next thing we're gonna talk about is ideas for your video.
For me, I'm working on my creativity.
Yeah, me too. Like, honestly, we're just 11 videos in, and we're still not sure what we want to do yet. But for now, we're just chilling, vibing, meeting new people, gaining subscribers.
Yeah, I think we have some nice things coming up in the future for you guys. So just stick around and share it to your friends.
Yeah, share it to your friends. Get us to. Right now, we want to reach to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. So I think we can get there.
It's possible.
Yeah.
So with the ideas, you just need things that will obviously capture your audience, but with how things are moving so fast these days in 2022, it's just so hard to keep up. There's just always different trends, different topics, different situations that you have to adapt to. So you have to just keep in the loop, see what's out there, and just try to create something similar or come up with your own thing that you think will match what's going on.
Yeah, facts. Just watch other creators, see what they're doing. I'm not gonna say copy, but just look what they're doing and come up with your own, put a twist on it, and make a video. What I want to get to next is actually gaining the subscribers.
Yep, which is the hardest part.
Yeah, how to get from 0 to 100, even 0 to your first 100 subscribers. So what I did was literally asked people. So we're not celebrities here, just let's face it. So there's no way I'm going to make a YouTube and then the next day or two or the next week you're going to see 1,000 subscribers. You have to let people know. Don't sit there and expect YouTube is going to push your video out either. You have to let people know. So what we did, we created our first video and we asked 5 of our closest friends. So that's like 5 subscribers right there. Then you have all these apps. Instagram. Oh shit. You have all these apps. Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, you name it. Twitter. Ask the people on those apps. They will say no, they will say yes. Some will say they will do it and don't. It doesn't matter. Let them know that you have a page. You will get subscribers, don't worry. Us asking is what gave us like 300 subscribers off the bat. So yeah, start your thing and let people know about it. It's that simple.
Don't worry about the critiques. And everyone's gonna say, yeah, everyone's doing it, but yeah, everyone is doing it, but everyone is not consistently doing it. And consistency is what get you there. Well, some people are lucky enough to just get there based on their beauty or whatever the case is, but that's the exception to the rule. You have to really work. And then talking about working, we have to network as well. Like that's one of the biggest thing too. Like you have to physically put yourself in the world. Like you can't just wake up every day being on social media. You have to create a physical presence in the world so people know you and you can just meet new people and different doors, different opportunities open. So yeah, you have to network.
Yeah, because those events that we're coming up, that we're going to be shooting, is because we were out. We were out and people saw us doing it, so it's easy to get people right there. Just don't stay inside, like come off of your phone, put it down and actually go out and do something.
Just being there is one step closer to getting to your goal. Like you have to physically be there where the things are going on. Like we learned that the other day, as he said, just by going to an event with whatever skill or whatever you have to offer, they'll just see it and be like, oh yeah, that guy. Come to this event, come to that event. Next thing you know, you have a whole audience, traction, just people behind you all the time. And that's what you need to be great. Can't do it alone.
That is true facts, sir.
This is true facts, my good man. Another thing that I'd like to talk about is the fact that people don't like to collaborate with each other. Like, you have to work together. Like they always say, no man is an island. You have to work together. So if you know people who are serious about growing too, like you guys work together, network together, so people always see you and see them too, or whatever the case is. So you just keep working with that person, you bounce ideas off each other, and then you grow. But you realize that in this world everyone is just selfish.
Yeah, bro, like we're not larger than life. We just help out your fellow man. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of YouTubers, even small ones right now, including myself, that we can all just collaborate, do this thing, build a community, but everyone is just selfish.
Exactly.
But
it's all good.
Well, yeah, it's all good.
We
We're
here,
just
we vibing, chilling.
Pete my Alea shirt, knee. Rest in peace. Rest in pieces.
Alright, it's not a sponsored video, but this this shirt, well, this sweater that I have on, it's one of my favorite. You want to know where I got it? The link is in the DM.
So yeah, instead of getting up every day posting yourselves like on Instagram for your followers,
obviously no judgment.
no judgment. You can do
own.
the same thing, but on an app that gives you like traction.
You can monetize
Like,
yourself doing all
fuck
that.
it, go on
all that
OnlyFans, bro.
postings.
Go on OnlyFans. Go on Twitch. Go on Reddit. Go on Discord. Trust me, there's money on the internet. A lot of it.
Yeah. There is a lot of money on the internet, and our journey right now is to get on that flow of
Just to
money.
go get that internet bag.
That's where life is headed right now. We're heading into a virtual reality.
Even this right now, you viewing me is virtually.
Yeah, it's after the fact. Like
I'm
literally talking to a piece of
Yeah,
equipment
this
right
video will be done, edited, and then you'll see it later on after it's done. It's not real life. It's not real time.
Yeah, we're living in a already virtual world, and we're going even more virtual by plugging in ourselves in said virtual realities. So yeah, we already made peace with that. The world is going in that direction. So rather than trying to work a 9-to-5 job or whatever, we're just going to find where the money is online, because that's where it's at, bro.
So yeah, that wraps that up.
That wraps that up.
Thank you for watching the video. I hope you learned something new tonight or today, whenever you're watching it. Hit the like button, give the video a comment, and subscribe.
It's free.
Just click the button, subscribe,
It's free.
and get us to 500, nigga.
The
1,000.
500.
Subscribe. But we fully done same way, you see me?
Don't mind the talking, we're done.
We're done.
We're back high class, no subject, my friend. I have 8 CXC and 4 cape.
Bumbleclot!
Yeah, hey, ask me how I did it, I'm telling them grace. Ask me how I'm living, I'm telling them great. Ask me how I did it, I'm telling